Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to know that how much I appreciate your love and your support and all of the positive comments and things of the nature that I get from you guys. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, it helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Um, I wanted to. Oh, also, if you would like to support the channel, you could support the channel via Cash App or via Super Sticker. Okay, I'm gonna make this a really short video, and I know I always say that. Okay, um, but I'm gonna make this one a short video. I wanted to talk about let it go. Don't let them take you off of your game. And you know, as I was sitting and meditating on this morning, I got to thinking about how cunning and how crafty the devil is, right? And then after I came out of meditation, my daughter came over to drop the baby off, and she dropped the baby off with me a couple days a week so that I can keep her, for about 4 or 5 hours. And she was talking about some situations that she was having, and she started thinking about alternative situations as it relates to some things. And I sat and I listened to it because, see, I've always been the type, okay? I've always wanted to fight my kids' battles, okay? My daughters have gotten fired off of jobs and everything when they was working at fast food restaurants because of me, okay? Because when I knew that they were trying to take advantage of teenagers, of course, I would call the manager and I would always have words with the manager. Okay, y'all know how my mouth can be, and they would just go ahead and escort my kids on out the door, which was a relief to me because I wanted them to go to school and they weren't paying no bills anyways. I know they wanted some little side money or whatever, but anyways, child, it was always a blessing to me. But they would just always go get them another job, right? But she was talking about some situations this morning, like I said, and you know what? When she left out, God had put in my spirit to call her and tell her, let it go. Let it go because people are going to do what people do. As I always say, the devil does what the devil does. And a lot of people don't know, or a lot of people don't realize that, especially praying people, when you've been on your knees and stuff every night, asking God to take you to another level, asking God to bless you with this, and that, sometimes, or the majority of the times, things that go on in your life is a test to see if God can trust you with those things that you've asked for. I know there have been so many times that I failed tests, okay, and before I actually got it, okay, and when my attitude changed, I was able to. The situation changed. Okay. Sometimes God don't change the situation. God is trying to change us because I have issues of unforgiveness. And what I had to learn was when, you know, you walk into a room or somebody walks into a room or you see somebody or you hear somebody, and it does something to you, your attitude changes or something like that. You're allowing that person to hold you hostage. That's a lot of control to give a person. That's why I say let it go and don't let them take you off your game. Oftentimes, God will take you through the same test over and over and over again. Okay. God will take you through the same test over and over and over again until you pass those tests, right? And then once you start passing those tests, hold on, you guys, you will see, how you will start to elevate. Okay, you'll start moving to the next level. So you have to understand when you're dealing with people, oftentimes especially when you're on jobs and things of that nature, and especially with this situation on the internet, you're dealing with people from all walks of life that you never would have even seen never would have had access to you. I mean, like the internet has made more people seem accessible. You know, you're able to see them. I remember a time where people say you didn't give people a picture of you. You see what I'm talking about? And it makes them think that even if they've never had a conversation with you, that they know you in some form of fashion. And so what happens is you see how much mental illness there really is, okay, in the atmosphere. And so you have to be very, very meticulous. Okay. You have to be very meticulous about what you take into your spirit, man, what I was saying the other day, and how you allow people to control you. When people do things to you, it's good to have a rebuttal, you know, to defend yourself if it's worth it. You know, sometimes you just let folks say what they're gonna say, because as I was getting ready to say, when people are troubled, all they know how to do is stay in turmoil. Okay. I think about some of the people on here and how troubled a lot of these people are. They don't know that they're getting ready to go do some federal time. I know they, you know, you put that into the atmosphere, but you have to be troubled to continuously try and get hackers to try and violate people. And I think when people are used to just being in turmoil and they've never had any peace, what they'll do is, if you're not careful, try and pull you into their turmoil. And before you know it, you're having all types of health problems. You know, you're having all types, you're forgetful. You're having all types of trouble with your mind and things of that nature. You start graying and stuff like that because you're consistently in a fighting position, right? But if you let it go, do what is necessary behind the scenes, give it to God, and keep going, and don't let them take you off your game, because see, the goal is to take you off of your game. That's it. If you weren't doing anything, if you was just a bum on the street, people wouldn't even pay you no attention. But evidently you got something going that is going to be a blessing, not only in your life but in the kingdom. Okay, because what the devil does is get about assigning people who is willingly ready to be used by the enemy to attack people with light on them. But I've always said, y'all, light can never override. Okay, light can never override. I mean, darkness can never override light. That's the reason why I say let it go. Just let it go. You know, when people say something about you, stop feeling like you need to respond to everything, and stop letting people vex your spirit with junk. When you get up in the morning, start meditating and commanding your day. That's something that I do. I start commanding my day, and then I don't allow any negativity to penetrate my spirit, man, because my spirit man is what's going to be able to get those prayers up to God and to go into the spiritual realm to be able to fight those devils and fight these devils. Okay, so go ahead and pray this stuff through. You know, I know sometimes, you know, as it relates to some stuff that's going on with me, when I talk to some people, I started to get a little discouraged the other day when I called some people, and I was like, well, what's the progress on it? What's going on? And it was like, well, it takes time. You know how this thing go. It takes time. Just give us time. And I started to get discouraged because oftentimes we want a right now type of justice. They violated me. I want it. I want it right now. But let it go. Let it go and let God do what God does. And if you let God do it the way God do it, and don't let it take you off of your game in the meantime, before you know it, some things are happening, and them that demon you won't even see no more. Okay? Okay. I'm reading a text message. Okay. So let it go. Stop giving people power over your life, people that are troubled. Don't you know, when people are troubled, it gives them a lot of um satisfaction, especially when they've always dabbled in troubled situations. It gives them a lot of satisfaction to see you in despair. Okay, it gives them, but it hurts them when you let it go. You don't pay them no mind. You doing what's necessary in the background, and you got God on your side because you're right. Okay, and you don't let them take you off of your game. You just keep ascending. You just keep being happy, keep ascending, detach from anything. Because see, if people that are your tribe, when you have a tribe, the negative entities and energies are not even supposed to be able to touch you physically or your, especially not your spirit. So if there is a crack in your tribe, then that's a person you need to get rid of. Okay, stop allowing people to disturb your spirit, man, and to disturb your life and take you off of your game. Okay, because if they can stop whatever it is that they jealous of anyways, then they've won. Okay, and I know I said I was going to make this video short, and I am, but I just had to put that into the atmosphere. Let it go, and don't let them take you off of your game. Just know that they jealous. Okay, they jealous, and they can't stop. As I was saying yesterday, they can't stop the plan of God. They can't. So what they have to do is use you to try and forfeit the blessings that God has put on your life. Because if you get distracted, a boggled mind can't produce nothing good. You can't get your creative juices flowing and all of that, because your mind is too boggled up with a lot of mess. And then after a while, your physical body is going to follow, because what the mind says, the physical body follows. So if the physical mind starts to get weak and tired because you're in a position of fighting all the time, your physical body, you're going to start having ulcers. You're going to start getting all high blood pressure, all types of other stuff. And a person that you don't even care for ain't worth all of that. You have allowed that demon to win, because all they want to do is get you in a physical state where you cannot, where they can take you off of your game. That's it. Where you can't proceed on with those, whatever it is that they're jealous of anyways. Okay. A lot of people is a force to be reckoned with, but they stay into too much junk, or they let people pull them into too much junk. Don't let people bring you junk, and don't you jump into no junk, especially if you're about your business. When people are about their business, they don't have time to consistently be worried about other people. I don't worry about other people. I have people come at me all the time, okay? All the time, because of their jealousy and their mental illness. I don't let that take me off my game. It makes me get better. I go, I'm getting ready to really make the devil mad now. I'm getting ready to step my game up, because even when I'm feeling a certain way, when them devils start coming at you, when they just can't keep your name out of their mouth, it lets you know, hey, I'm on the right track. I'm the bomb. So I'm getting ready to step my game up a little bit more. But a lot of people don't look at it like that. They hold on to stuff. They let it start taking them down mentally and physically. And then they start letting the devil take them off of their game. And people just can't afford to do that, especially when there is a calling on their life. You don't let a troubled person, a troubled soul. I'm gonna tell you something. When people are troubled in their adult life, they have more than likely been troubled their whole life and kept chaos going their whole life. You don't let mentally ill people do you like that. You do what is necessary in the background. Let it go in the forefront, and don't let it take you off of your game. Because see, there are people for certain people, especially when they step over the lines of violating you and things of that nature. They got people in place for stuff like that. So you do what is necessary in the background. Let it go in the foreground, and don't let it take you off of your game. Okay. I just wanted to get on here, you guys, and I just wanted to get on here, like I said, and do some inspiration. Okay. I definitely want to get on. I said that I was going to get on here and try to do some inspiration every single day that I can. Okay. We had a really good live last night. And that's the thing, when I say about the lives, I try to be inspiration, even though I get on my rocker sometimes when people come in there meddling. But I always try to make my my lives, my channel, a place of what's the word that I'm looking for? I always try to make I always talk about how we're grown folks over here. We always can agree to disagree. And that's the reason why when I see the enemy trying to step in, and the enemy start trying to come in, I immediately, okay, start blocking or having my mods to start blocking. Okay. Because everybody has a difference of opinion. We can't get off track because people have a difference of opinion. We agree to disagree and we keep going. And that's what I love so much about my channel. And that's what I promote on my channel, because I see all of the violations going on YouTube, and how people are so comfortable with violating each other, with not adults not even knowing how to have conversations, with adults thinking that they can bully people. I don't have that on my channel. I always want people to feel safe in my channel, and when that comes in, we kick them out. Okay, because I'm not about to let nobody take me off of my game. Let it go and keep going. Okay, let that stuff go and keep going. Okay, and that's the reason why, like I said, when I see that, I start blocking. Okay, because I don't want chaos around me. And with me being the host of the channel, I have to be very meticulous, especially if people coming into my chat to see me and to listen to me and things of that nature, to hear what we're going to talk about. I have to be very meticulous about what I let people release into the atmosphere, because not only am I responsible for myself and my spirit, I'm responsible for the people who truly mean well that come into my chat. So I can't allow certain things to be released into the atmosphere, not on my channel. Okay. So that's the reason why, even after I cuss folks out, I have to go ahead and pray. Okay. I have to go ahead and pray, because we have to be very meticulous about what we do. But even then, we have to let it go and get right back, fall right back in line, and get right back on track, because we ain't letting nobody take us off of our game, not on this channel. And the same thing should go for your life. Let it go. Stop letting people control you, people that you don't like. That's too much power. Let it go. Jump back on your high horse. Okay. Get back on your throne, and don't let it take you off of your game, and get better. Okay. Get better. But anyways, you guys, y'all see that my little grandbaby had wanted to start up, but I'm gonna have to go on here. We're getting ready to go on ahead and go on over to the office. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her ready. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. I'll talk with you later.